Welcome, Libra. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your fourth quarter reading for the months of October, November, and December. I am going to do a predictive reading, which is a little different from what I usually do. It is a general reading, however, and it may not resonate for you, particularly because it is information in the future. But if you have seen me before and you catch my vibe, you will know if this is your reading or not. If you're interested in a personal reading, information for that is in the description box below, and it describes a few different readings that I offer. So I am happy to be here and I'm grateful for your presence. Let's get started with your overall energy for this fourth quarter for Gemini. I'm sorry, for Libra. I just finished Gemini. And also, the High Priestess was in Gemini's reading, as it is your overall information, your overall energy, vibration for this fourth quarter. This is about reflecting upon and reclaiming your purpose, your self-knowledge that has cumulatively led to the wisdom that you hold within yourself as a result of the ability to reflect, meditate, consider the past, present, in preparation for the future. You came to this earth to claim a role, a particular mission that was important, that describes part of your contribution or the reason for your contribution to the world. So the High Priestess is that ability to withhold that secret and sacred knowledge about your path, your understanding of who you are, and the gifts that you are reclaiming as the result of your ability to uh, um, survey and appreciate all of your experiences. For the month of October, the Death card has come out for the month of October, and this for you, Libra, is describing in many ways your rebirth as a result of the information that you are considering within you, the silent wisdom that is percolating for you and beginning to shape your view of your capacity. This is in one way about a complete clearing away of not only relationships, circumstances, environments that are not reflective or in alignment with who you are, but it's also about releasing the beliefs that the expectations of others were based on. This is not just about the way that you were conditioned by your family. This extends to the way that we're all conditioned by the cultures and the societies we live within. So this kind of a challenge, this kind of loss, and for some of you, there may have been a significant loss of an authority person or someone who was responsible for shaping or bonding you to a worldview in which you had a particular position that was already defined for you, and you may have spent considerable time trying to comply with that. You're now in a place where you're understanding that you are distinct, you have a unique path and a mission, and that you are in a position, having released these old beliefs and experiences, to begin afresh. So this is powerful and may be marked by a significant loss or significant change in the month of October. In November, we have the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is describing this sense in November that you are receiving an offer. And this may be an offer that at one time would have felt to be the magic bullet for you. It isn't that this is not perhaps useful. It's certainly worthy of your consideration, but you do realize that this offer, this gift, uh, is a response to a wish you made when you were a different person and is no longer exactly a match to you. The beautiful thing about being in the habit and practice of learning to affiliate yourself with things that support you, things that see you, uh, things that make you feel good with ease, a certain amount of ease rather than struggle, is that you understand that you can create and manifest an offer or a match that is in alignment with who you are now. You understand that the ability to shape your reality is in your hands. And that is part of this new cultural, even emotional foundation. For some of you, it's spiritual, that allows you to understand that your life needs to be built on things that have value to you and that feel good to you, that give you pleasure, that see you, that reflect your better qualities. In December, we have the Six of Pentacles. I love the way the cards jump out of the deck. The Six of Pentacles in December, there's a story here about perhaps you're receiving a gift from the passing of a significant partner, person in your life, or the change or closure of an operation. This can be the selling of the business and your dividend as a result of it. On one end, it can be simply an inheritance or a gift that you receive through the passing of someone in particular, someone important to you. As a result of the receipt of this offer, you are considering how to distribute it, how to use the resources responsibly. And one thing it is doing is it is reshaping the way that you exchange energy with in your relationships and with your money, so that you are valuing the idea that you are deserving of reciprocity. This also indicates, Libra, that there are a couple of indications here that you are something of a provider, something of a caretaker. Perhaps that was a role that you had with a person who is passing or is changing their fiscal status in some way, that you benefit through payment, or you're the executor of a will, something like that, so that you are in a position of not only receiving just compensation, but making sure that all of your relationships, whether it is the result of money or resources you receive or not, that all your relationships are about agreements. They're tacit, explicit agreements that you make with others. That includes all contracts that are based upon reciprocity. And this is important to you for a few reasons. Not only do you understand that you're deserving of reward or compensation for your effort, but you also are protecting yourself in clarifying your agreements so that do not harbor resentment. As someone who willingly overgives unconsciously, it's a habit. And as a way of protecting yourself against that, you are learning that by clarifying those agreements in ways that both parties consider and negotiate, that you will be receiving a fair and just compensation for your effort. So this is really much deeper than just sharing resources with others. It's really about protecting yourself so that you are receiving the reward, the love, the recognition, the attention that you deserve for the work that you do. And it's interesting that this card is around winter moths, the end of the year, the holidays, around giving and receiving. I'm going to select a oracle card to frame this fourth quarter, and I pulled abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. And it's matching the death card. This is really emphasizing the fact that this is about a rebirth. This is about you receiving benefit, if that's in the form of material resources, an appreciation of what's been lost, lessons learned from the change that you're experiencing, that you are implementing, that you are claiming. So this definitely puts a incredibly positive spin, that focuses on initiating change. And I'm also going to pull a chakra wisdom card. Ooh. And I pulled the heart chakra, a green jasper, green ocean jasper. This is a depiction of that. And the key word is connection. Father Divine and Mother Earth make love in your heart. I love that. In the way that passing, death, rebirth is about a connection, probably the most critical connection that we all experience in multiple ways. So, October, the death card is going to be clarified by the Four of Cups and the Lady of Staffs. The Lady of Staffs is really describing the incredible confidence that you are experiencing. This is you exuding confidence, and really feels like it can be the result of this sense of wisdom that you are holding within you, this self-knowledge that has allowed you to understand how much you've learned from the experiences you've had, particularly from the losses you've experienced, so that you can acknowledge yourself as passionate, as a leader, and that sense of determination in this new effort is something that is moving you to closer to this place of renewal, rebirth, inspiration, excitement, enthusiasm that is inspirational to others. This is how you are defining yourself as a leader in this new movement. It's very interesting that the Four of Cups is presaging the Four of Cups in the next month of November. So clearly, this process of receiving a gift, receiving an offer, it simply can be an invitation, an offer, is something that is the result of this significant change you are experiencing. And this change, this ability to realize that you have been preparing for this change in many ways by considering how this offer is valuable to you now, and how you can transform that invitation, that gift, into something that truly benefits you, comes as a result of your practice at aligning yourself with people and circumstances that see you, that recognize you, that are in alignment with your goals, with your desire to be authentic, to make a contribution to the world, to help others. And here we are again at the Four of Cups in November, where you are considering this gift. And this is clarified here by the Nine of Staffs and the Two of Cups. I'm going to start with the Two of Cups because this is very much echoing some of the sense of the High Priestess. And the High Priestess, being a two, is all about reflection. She sits at the doorway. She veils the past for her own scientific assessment, evaluation. Her wisdom is a result of science. It's a result of understanding the deeper reasons and mysteries of her own experiences and the motivations of those. The Two of Cups moves us into a daily practice of uh, recognizing our own potential, acknowledging that we have dreams and desires. And this is really critical for those of you that work hard to help others. And this is coming through for you, Libra. At work hard at balancing out your relationships, your environment in terms of equity and fairness, even justice. So acknowledging that your role is not simply to support others to receive balance, to receive equity, but that you yourself are looking to connect more deeply with your higher self. And that higher self is the place that does dream, that does seek to pursue our highest potential, and that we cannot abandon that. And when we embrace that, we connect more deeply with others who are similarly aligned. That we're here to fulfill our mission. Our wholeness within is what attracts other whole individuals with us, those who are willing to do the work. That work can be love, creation, building something stable, just the negotiation of an authentic relationship where support is reciprocal. The Nine of Staffs here supporting you in November is describing how hard you've worked at achieving something. And it's interesting that this tremendous change and transformation you're experiencing in some ways has you not abandoning your former goals, uh, or crystallizing your current goals into a greater appreciation of your whole self. But it definitely indicates that you are wounded. You have fought very hard and received a lot of damage, a lot of dings, but that has not deterred you. And this is what's beautiful about the emerging confidence that you're experiencing. It's almost like a renewal at the 11th hour, that you're very clear that you can accomplish your goals. You've understood a new way to do that. You're not using the same method. You're not beating down the door in the same way that you have repeatedly. You now see a new opening, a new way to achieve what it is that you are determined to achieve as an expression of your passion, of your caring, of your love, of your inspiration for the world, of sharing your light. I'm going to pull a Soul's Oracle card, a Soul's Journey card to frame this quarter in December, and I pulled Self-Esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. And I think this is really about this sense of how you've learned to change your methods, your strategies, because I see you working very hard for a very long period of time to achieve something that now is flowing in a way that is the result of your deeper connection with yourself. Your awareness that you can take what you have and turn it into what you want. That is the key to manifestation. I'm also going to pull a chakra wisdom card to frame, to close the frame in December of this quarter, and I pulled the third eye chakra. And the key word here is signs that will always be guides. There will always be signs to guide you on your true path. So the third chakra, as you know, is where we integrate our vision beyond the physical reality, where we see beyond. And that is beautifully resonant again with the High Priestess card, who sees past, present, and future. But this is not simply about the mystery of who you are and your power. your wisdom, but this is science. And the ancients understood this as science, the science of your soul. I'm going to finally clarify December with the Lord of Staffs and the Magician. Bravo. So I'm going to start with the Lord of Staffs because I believe this is where you are uh, using your native intelligence, Libra, as an air sign. You're able to dispassionately discern the best decisions to make, the best path to take, to be reasonable, to be logical, to call on your intuition, to pursue your truth. And to facilitate discussion, you're able to include others in all of your contracts, agreements, and negotiations. This apparently is required in what it is that you are creating with the Magician card. You're pulling together this wisdom that you've gained, this knowledge about your path and your purpose, and you're able to pull that together in the real world and manifest it again with the resources at your disposal, because now you have a vision. The high priestess has helped you reclaim a vision to move forward, to create whatever service, product, environment, organization that you feel would be most effective in achieving your goals. Thank you so much for this reading, Libra. I hope you've gained some insight. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and for subscribing to my channel, Pacific Tarot. Until next time, namaste.